Our group project was individual-based incentives, specifically bonuses, with Thomas, Puneet, and Amanda. In Canada, there aren't any strict laws regarding bonuses. Receiving a bonus is up to the discretion of your employer. Your company may even make you sign a contract stipulating the rights to a bonus that you're entitled to. For example, you must be employed at the company at the time the bonus is handed out. Because there are no laws around bonuses, what earned you some extra cash today may not earn you a bonus tomorrow. Employers can remove a bonus incentive at any time. But don't think employers are doing this spitefully. Much of the time it's due to there not being enough cash coming in to justify the bonuses going out. In India, however, every employer that has 20 or more employees not making salary or wages greater than 21,000 rupees a month and have been employees for more than 30 days in the year must be considered eligible for a bonus for a minimum of 8.33% of their salary or wages, even if there is a loss in the establishment. According to an article in the Toronto Star, there are laws when it comes to bonuses for those in a government position. When a smaller company wants to give out bonuses, the approval comes from the owner. When a larger company wants to do the same, the approval comes from the board. For companies that are government-related, such as Canada Post, the approval must come from the Governor in Council, meaning the Governor-General on the advance of Cabinet. Many companies need to be aware that giving out bonuses are not always beneficial. Let's look at an example of why there might be too much money in bonuses going out versus not enough profit coming in. Let's say you manage a group of telemarketers and tell them that you will give out a bonus to whomever can make 100 calls in a day. So the workers decide they want to receive this bonus, but think it's too difficult to do it faithfully. So they decide to call their friends 100 times. According to the logbook, they made their 100 calls, but no sales were made or even attempted. Therefore, your company now is at a profit loss and also financially loses because you were required to give out the bonus. Many major banks, however, have found a way to give their employees as many bonuses as they can. $14.3 billion were given out in 2017, which is an 11% increase since 2016.
Talking about sign-on and retention bonus programs, we have seen a tremendous increase in bonus programs compared to about 10 years ago. Here you can see that initially in year 2002, sign-on bonuses were about 62%, and retention bonuses were 34%. After that, they dipped down by almost 10% in year 2005. Continuing on this trend, they experienced negligible growth in the next 5 years. But if you look at year 2014, in the case of sign-on bonuses, it observed a growth of about 20%. Also, if you look at retention bonuses, companies started paying almost double of what they were doing 4 years ago. Retention bonuses saw a growth of from 25% to about 51%, which suggests that companies had to pay out much more compared to previous years to retain their employees and keep them in the company. What is the basic reason behind paying bonuses? Why do companies pay bonuses? The reason is to increase productivity by increasing motivation among employees. If you look at trends according to different industries, more than 70% manufacturing companies plan to give out bonuses in the holiday season in 2013, compared to only 58% of wholesalers. For banking and finance companies, only 47% were planning to give out bonuses, while only 41% in retail companies. For transportation companies, only 1/4 of the employees were going to be awarded holiday bonuses. Overall, companies are expecting a 3% increase similar to years past. But how that budget is spent may vary from person to person. Employees with the highest possible rating could see increases by about 5%, while low performers can increase by only 1%. When designed properly and intentionally, incentive programs can increase performance and drive organizational success. They can be used to shape people's behavior by highlighting what's important to an organization and providing positive reinforcement to those who display the desired behaviors. Unfortunately, when designed poorly, incentives can put a company's sustainability at risk by paying out too much, incentivizing the wrong behaviors, or possibly driving people to game the system to meet their targets. Incentives that may appear completely rational to leaders can have the unintended consequence of rewarding bad behavior. However, that doesn't mean you should completely abandon incentive programs. You need to wargame the possibilities. Before launching the incentive program, take the time to vet it with others inside and outside your organization. Poke holes in it to ensure it doesn't put your organization in a bad financial position, and try to predict which negative behaviors could arise so one can structure one's plan to mitigate as many risks as possible. Bonuses are easier for employees to hand out than bumps in base pay because they don't increase a company's fixed costs. The one-time bonus is an easy thing to do. It generates goodwill, puts money into employees' pocket, and you're not committed long-term to anything. Human resource experts and economists say they are not surprised one-time bonuses are getting more play in response to the tax cut for several reasons.
According to research conducted by Benefits Canada, bonuses and benefits in the workplace are more effective when they are catered to each individual's needs, instead of a one-fits-all package. What may motivate one employee will most likely differ from the next. By giving the same incentives to all employees, this will result in many of them not utilizing these rewards, making them obsolete. This is why companies are focusing on these individual rewards instead. This way, each employee's needs will be catered to, resulting in greater productivity and employee satisfaction. It is hard to say that there's a specific best practice when creating benefits and bonus programs. Instead of labeling that there's one specific best way to carry them out, companies have developed a list of 3 main criteria that can be used towards creating an effective program. The first item is that your program should be in line with your organization's goals. An example with this criteria is by having a core health plan as a benefit for employees. It is estimated that the most popular reason for employee absenteeism is due to health and dental issues. The solution to this is offering a core program that can assist employees with these issues to ensure that they are healthy and productive to achieve their goals. The next criteria is that these programs should act as an investment towards your employees. Some of these can include higher level and more in-depth training. While these programs may be a bit more costly, they can reap great rewards for both the individual and the organization. They will not only increase the individual's skill at their job and make them feel more confident, this will also help them achieve their goals, which can help the company achieve their own goals. The final criteria is to keep programs competitive. With the constantly evolving needs of the workforce, people are going to want to work where they are best treated. It is important for companies to stay updated on what other organizations are doing so that they can adjust their programs accordingly. I had the chance to have a conversation with Julie Florica, an employee services assistant in the HR field. According to Julie, benefits packages have proven to be much more effective than regular bonus programs. The most effective programs always start with a core health plan. With her experience, they've used hybrid plans, which comprise of a health insurance package chosen by the employee that may cover a % of their expenses, as well as a flexible spending account that they may use for any other health spending needs. Building on top of these, they also give the option of an employee assistance program. This is a program that caters to the individual's needs and allows them to receive assistance with any of their personal needs from legal, hospitality, psychological, or offer assistance on any other possible challenges they may be facing personally. The goal of this program is to relieve their employees of their personal stress, resulting in a more productive and satisfied employee. On top of these programs, training is also offered to all employees to be educated on their programs. The reasoning for this is to show each employee that they are valued by making sure they are knowledgeable about all the resources that they have available and how to use them. By offering these programs and training, they are building a relationship with their employees early on by showing them that they are valued to the organization.